Hi, everybody, and welcome to your message from Spirit. I hope you're all keeping really, really well. Since we've seen you last, if you're new to our channel, welcome. My name is Linda, and we're very happy to have you here with us today. So these are messages for you. You who have come on. You're here for a reason. You're meant to hear this today. These are channel messages, so I have no idea what the subject is going to be about. I leave it all to Spirit. I'm just the messenger. But we like to start off with a letting go card. We ask Spirit, what is it we need to let go of? Remember, the message is also for me. I'm here as the messenger, but these messages are also for me. They're for everybody that watches the video. So we start off with, what is it we needed to let go of? We ask Spirit to open the reading with a message from our tarot deck. And then we also ask for some more confirmation from this tarot, the Infinite Tarot deck, and we also ask for some guidance from the Divine Guidance deck, which is really lovely. They usually give us two or three of those just to open conversations that they want to talk to us about. So let's get started, shall we? And we'll just ask Spirit, please, what is it that you'd like to let us know that maybe we need to let go of today? Something that we've been going through, something in our life that doesn't do us any good, doesn't help us, or what is it that we need to let go of? And this is what we have. We have, when we are surrendered, there is no longer the pressure of time. Frustration comes from wanting a thing now instead of letting it happen naturally in its time. Patience is an automatic side effect of letting go, and we know how easy it is to get along with patient people. Notice that patient people usually get what they want in the end. This really is a lovely card. I get this quite a bit when we do various readings throughout the month. And it really is saying to us that we need to surrender to to whatever. We need to surrender to whatever it is that is going on in our life. And it's all about faith. It's all about believing in ourselves, believing in the fact that we are being guided, believe that the universe has our back at all times, because it does. The universe, the spirit team that walk with us, our guides, our teachers, they have our back all the time. We do not walk alone on this earth plane. It's against the rules of the universe, actually. We come here with a guardian angel, and throughout our life, guides and teachers come and go and come and go. And at some time in our life, we can have half a dozen or more walking with us and guiding us and encouraging us on our daily journey, on our life journey. So when we surrender, there is no more pressure in relation to time, past, present, or future. Frustration, when we get frustrated, it comes from instead of letting things happen, it comes from wanting it now, wanting it now. And what we have to realize, everyone, is that when we ask for something from the universe in particular, they then go into action, but we have to give them the time to create it. We have to give them the time to open the door. We have to give them the time to get us in the right place at the right time, because it isn't just like that. We have to be patient that they're going to bring all the good stuff to us eventually. We have to believe that, but we have to also give them our patience. Say, I'm leaving this to you. If this is meant to be, it will happen. And that's being patient, showing understanding and patience. Patience is an automatic side effect of letting go. Oh, just let it go, whatever. And we know how easy it is to get along with patient people. Patient people really are extremely easy to get on with, aren't they? Notice that patient people usually get what they want in the end. I'm a very patient person. I've always been very patient because I've got a belief system, and it's called faith. And so I have faith in those who walk with me, those who guide me. I have faith that they will eventually answer what I'm asking for, answer my prayers, so to speak. And it's that faith, that patience, and that understanding that I have to be patient that, helps me to be calmer and not to get stressed out. Because when you're patient, you don't get so stressed. So that's what this is about. We need to let go and have faith and trust. It's so important to believe, have our belief systems that there's a team of people there in the spirit realm working working very hard to get you and help you to where you are meant to go. Okay, let's put it that way. I'm now going to ask for a card from this major arcana of this beautiful deck, which is my private deck. And I'm going to ask Spirit to open the subject of what they would like to begin with this message today. And let's see what they've given us, what they like to talk about. So the ego, false sense of entrapment. We all at times feel this. So we all feel it. And this is doubting ourselves sometimes. Sometimes we doubt ourselves, don't we? Sometimes we feel that we're not succeeding on something. We're not succeeding whenever we try something, or we're not succeeding at the moment today on something that we've been putting a lot of effort into. So this is it is about fear. It is about worrying. It is about uncertainty about are we on the right track? Are we in the right place? Uncertainty about should I do this? Should I do that? Some of us are questioning whether or not we are actually on the right path at the moment. And so it's making us feel a little bit unsettled, and it's making us also have difficulty in being positive about some of the things that we are believing in, that we do believe in. We're questioning ourselves. We're all questioning ourselves at the moment. And so, what else would they like to put? How else would they like to elaborate on this message that they've given us? And so we're going to ask now. You've given us the card about, some of us have these fears, some of us are uncertain, we're not sure which way we're going. And yeah, we have a few more swords here. We have a few more swords. But we also have some pentacles. And that's progress. That's progress. That's growth. So that's overcoming. Okay, thank you so much. Okay. Is there a few more coming out? So there could be a few more, I think. Let's have a look what else Spirit would like to give us. What else is important for this message today to everybody who's watching now, myself included? What is it that you would like to give us guidance on today, that we can improve our life, improve our path? Thank you. Improve our purpose. Any more? I'm being told to take the top one. Oh, thank you. Okie dokie, what a beautiful top one. Okay, so let's have a look and see what else is it that we are being told today, everybody, right now. So we have the Wheel of Fortune as our future, which is what is going to be coming in. So that's good to know. But we are being told, Spirit is saying we understand. We understand that there are things that we've been going through, the things that we've been going through for a while that have now, created a little bit of fear in our life. Some of us have been going through health issues. Some of us have been going through a chemo for cancers, ailments, illnesses, recovering from surgery. So this is a card of not just falling over and scraping your knee. Some of you have been going through some pretty heavy stuff when it comes to health issues and healing. And so what my God is saying to you is this, we have this Wheel of Fortune sitting here. which is, and also the Temperance card. This is the Temperance card. And the Temperance card is all about getting back into balance. It's all, look, we've got some emotions. So, those of you who have been going through ill health, some of you who are still on the road to recovery, it's very possible that you're still struggling with getting yourself back into balance in everything in life. You know, you're still struggling if like if you've had a knee operation, knee surgery, hip surgery, you're still not quite back right yet. You're still feeling as though you're not quite there. You're still out of balance a bit, and so you've got to just take it easy. You've just got to take it easy and be kind to yourself. But you've also got to realise too that this is also about um, being positive about the outcome of the effort that you put into your recovery. What Spirit is saying is that it's now time to work on the recovery. And that's about caring for yourself. That's about resting. That's about taking it easy. That's about being patient. Now we're being brought back to this patient card. Last year, my husband broke his knee. Nasty, nasty break. And fortunately, he got surgery within 10 days of the accident. And then it was a case of recovery. And for 4 months, 4 or 5 months nearly, he had to be very patient. He had to show, he had to be real, and I had to be very patient too, because I had to take on everything around me, driving the car, everything came on my shoulders, especially for the first 3 months, you see, which was fine. We love each other and we care for each other, but I had to be very patient with him. I had to be very patient with myself because there were a lot of things I couldn't handle. But it was a recovery process, and some of us are going through. Some of you are going through this recovery at the moment. I'm being told. So be patient, because now he's running around like a kid again. Eventually, everything comes together. Eventually, we get well balanced again. Eventually, we're okay again. Eventually, we have harmony and harmony in the home again, and everything gets back to normal. And we move on and we say, "Wow, phew, we got through it. You're getting through this. You're going to go through. You're going to get through this." Spirit is saying, for those of you who are recovering from any sort of trauma, from any sort of from an accident trauma, from anything that's been a breakup, a divorce, whatever it is that you're going through at the moment that has been very traumatic or you're very difficult. If you're coming out of it or if you're in it at the moment, Spirit wants to say to you that be patient, because time is the big healer, and believing that it's only going to take some time before everything is okay. It's just a matter of time, and then everything will come back into the normal, or moving forward into an even more positive situation. Time is a huge healer, but we do have to be patient. When we look at this message here, this is the Six of Pentacles, right? And when we look at this card, we see somebody who's very successful. And so we're going to be very successful in getting past this situation that we've been going through, or if we're even in at the moment. Because this is the end of it. It's happened. It's over. It's gone as far as it can. And now it's time for recovery. Now it's time for, we've got the sun rising in the background of this card. And so this is saying, well, we know the Spirit say, we know it's been difficult. We know it's been hard, but you're on the recovery road now. Things are now turning around into a much more abundant mindset and a much more positive mindset, and a path of path of recovery, yes, but also I'm being told a path of acceptance, a path of acceptance. This is also about accepting what has been, accepting what has taken place, and now, okay, that's happened. I couldn't do anything about it. It's happened. I've gone through that. I've made my mistakes, but now I've brought that to a closure. I've brought that. Maybe we need to bring something to an end. We need to act and say that's it. That's it. Draw the line here. And we're now going to move forward and create something entirely different. When we look at temperance, we see lots of prospects, and there's lots of prospects coming up around us for getting things off the ground. So this is about starting something new. Whenever I look at her, I see how she's tipping a toe in the water. This is about being patient, but it's also about being cautious, but it's also about success and getting something off the ground, getting something moving, getting something going. This is also good luck and prosperity. So this, whatever this is bringing balance back. We've got two cards of balance. We've got financial balance, and we've got emotional balance. We've got balance, bringing back balance in our life. This is what we need to focus on, and this is what we need to believe is there for us. So this is a matter of this balance coming back, this financial progression, and there's growth here. There's growth for us. There's opportunity here. It's just a matter of committing to that situation. Now, some of us, we could be working with someone. This does not have to be a love relationship. This could also be a matter of just working with someone, cooperating with others, and getting things down the path to success. It is also about union. It can be about a relationship. It can be about love. And even though this is not a love reading, we all have our sorts of relationships, don't we? And when we have temperance next to the love card, she is sort of weighing things up a little bit. So are you weighing a few things up at the moment in a relationship? The relationship card is sitting below these thoughts. This Ten of Swords, which is a difficult card. So have you been going through a difficulty in your relationship? Again, I'm being brought back to the patient message here. You've been patient. Many of you have been patient, and you've been trying very hard. Others of you, maybe you need to be patient, but around about this stage of the situation, there may be a need for you to show patience, or somebody who needs, you could be in love with somebody, but they have an addiction or a problem, or they're going through a difficult time. Maybe you need to be patient with them and loving and understanding, so that then you can move forward, you can move on, and you help them to do the same. You could be in that situation at the moment. It's important also to be yourself. It's important to be who you are. It's important to believe in yourself. It's important to trust that you will make the right decision here. Okay, but just she's like this, but at the same time, that caution is a good thing. Are you in a situation where you need to be cautious? As you're feeling that, you need to be a little bit cautious about your finances at the moment, maybe. And if that is the case, then again, be patient, because that's going to change. Because we have the Wheel of Fortune. This is your destiny. This is everything starting to move forward. This is everything, whatever, and also this is also what goes around comes around. What goes around comes around. And so if you've been in this situation before and you knew that you came out okay, well, you're going to come out of this okay too. Go with the flow. This is change for the better. This is number 10, which comes to a 1, which is a new beginning, a whole new beginning. So some of you are going through difficulty with your health. You've been through, might still be struggling a little bit, but there is definitely healing on the way, and you just need to be patient and put yourself first. Okay? You need to believe. You need to believe in whatever it is that you're mulling over at the moment. Those of you who are sort of, you're a little bit like this, it's a little bit of emotional stuff going on. You need to believe in how you feel and also trust your intuition on what is it that you're mulling over? What is it that you feel you need to do? Do you need to, do you both need to move? If you're not in a relationship, then are you thinking of moving? Because I'm getting a strong message here about moving. So if you're in a relationship where you both feel you need to move, yes, you do. You need to move. You're feeling that is the right. That is, if it feels right, it's right. If you're in a situation where you've got a rocky job, you've been there for donkey's years, you've never loved it, and you're so sick of it, you've been doing, and you're thinking, oh, I just don't know. I'm not sure. You're sort of not sure. Should I? Our spirit is saying you need to move on. You need to find a solution, or maybe you need to be patient for a little bit longer until a solution comes your way, or be patient, stick in there until you find something better. And spirit will open the doors to something better. This is doors opening. This is things moving forward for us all. This is saying to us, well, look, there are some of us have been going through some things that have been disappointing. We've got frustrated. It's like we feel like we're stagnant. Things are not moving like the way we wanted to. It's not moving fast enough. And the spirit is saying, well, hang on a minute. That's about to come to an end. That's that's coming to a closure now. It's time we're going to start opening some doors and take you on a new path. Just be patient because we're working on it. Spirit's saying, be patient. We're working on it. I'm going to ask for some divine guidance cards. These cards are beautiful. Most of the time, Spirit gives us a few of them because they're all very, very individual and they really do have some wonderful subjects that the Spirit would like to talk about. Okay. I feel some of you out there um, have been going on some difficult journeys when it comes to life in general. And I feel that there are some of you out there who are really on the edge. You're trying to make a decision. Somebody out there, you're trying to make a decision and you're finding it very difficult to make that decision. And that's because, you're focusing a lot on, well, if I make this decision, I could lose this or I could lose that. I might have to leave this or I might have to leave that. Some of you are in that position at the moment. So if you're uncertain, well, my guide is like spirit is saying to you, then just give it to us, hand it to us, and let us handle it for you. So give it to your guides, give it to spirit, give it to the universe. Say, look, I'm so uncertain. I don't want to make the wrong choice. I don't want to. I'm really, unsure. Then just be patient. Just try very hard not to get yourself stressed out and just ask for help from the universe. Just, can you just show me the way, please? And then give it to them and let it go. Give it to them and let it go, knowing that it's out there now. And Spirit's grabbed it and they're going to work on it for you. That's how it works. They go to work. And we do need to ask. And then whenever you ask, you then say, I give this to you, whatever, whatever. And then you say, I'm so grateful for your help. I'm truly grateful for your help and encouragement. So always give gratitude, right? Yes. Okay, is there anything else that you've only given me two? So is there anything else that you'd like to just add to this message today to those who are watching? Is there something else that they need to hear, or is there? Uh, that's Just do a couple more shuffles and see. If they don't throw anything else out, then maybe they. Okay, I knew there had to be a couple more because they usually give me 3 or 4. So they're giving us 5, but these are wonderful messages and they're part of these videos that we do. This is all about guidance from the spirit realm. And so they run this show, not me. I just read out the cards and give out the messages that they give me. Are you a loyal person? Um, this is interesting because I think I got this card with one of the other videos. Being of service to others is a generous virtue as long as you treat yourself in the same way. True loyalty is being devoted to your own heart before another. This is you putting your health first. This is you putting your health first. This is you putting your happiness first. And this is you trusting and having patience and faith in the universe that they will help you to look after yourself. They will support you when you make the decision of looking after yourself, putting yourself first. We must put ourselves first. We become a better person then for others. People don't seem to realize that when we look after ourselves, mind, body, soul, that makes us a really great person for those around us. So it's beneficial to look after yourself. It's got nothing to do with ego. It's not selfish. It's respecting the spirit that lives within this vessel. Does your life feel complicated? Oops. Mine does at times. Then simplify it by focusing on the essential elements of life: love, self, family, and health. Put your energy into what truly matters. What a beautiful, beautiful message, everyone. Focus on the love for yourself. Focus on the love you have for your family and your beautiful little fur babies or birds or whatever it is you have as pets, because they are just so wonderful for us, aren't they? And your health. So this is just reiterating what they've just found through for you. So focus on love, self, family, and health. Put your energy into what truly matters. What truly matters: love, understanding, compassion is the way we want to be. Is the way we want to be, isn't it? And some of us find it difficult at times because people can really upset us at times. And so sometimes our fire comes out, doesn't it? It's like, oh, we get angry, and we have to say to ourselves, well, that's not doing me any good, is it? Because if I get angry, that I all of a sudden that affects me. I don't feel good. And so, because I'm a fiery person, I can get all angry, because even though I'm a water sign, I still have a bit of fire element in me. And so I have to think twice sometimes uh, when somebody does say something or do something upsets me. I think, oh, what? Like I could fly at them, but I don't. I've learned not to. I have learned not to. That's my spiritual path has helped me improve myself there, but it doesn't stop me from thinking, oh, what? I then have to say, oh, well, maybe they didn't mean it. I'll give them the benefit of the doubt, and maybe it'll be okay. And usually it is. Are you able to see the goodness in other people? I hadn't even read this, and then this came along. And everyone, including you, has faults, and no one is perfect. It's so true. If someone upsets you, now I hadn't read this, and I was just talking, so thank you so much for your guidance. If someone upsets you, remember the things that make them a fantastic person. There is an ocean of love and positivity in everyone. It's so true. This is so true. When we have friends, family, loved ones, right, people in our lives, or when we have people at work, just people in general, how often do we see things that we don't like in them? They do things, they say things, they have bad habits, all that sort of stuff. And then how many times do we sit down and think about the good side or the good side of them? like for example, I'll give you an example. So we'll just say we'll call her Mary, right? I don't know a Mary, but we'll call her Mary. Mary's a gossip, but Mary's terrible. She's a gossip, but Mary's also so kind. If somebody's sick in the street, Mary will bake a cake and take it. So you see, everybody has their everybody has their shadow. We have a light and we want to build up on the light. We want to build up our enlightenment. We want to be a more enlightened person, but we also have a little bit of shadow. We'd be funny if we didn't. There's no such thing as a perfect person out there, as it doesn't exist. And so this is where we have to accept that. We're not perfect. I'm not perfect. No way. Um, so I'm a Scorpio. So you can imagine if somebody upsets me, it's like, well, yeah. But I have learnt to curb that sting. And the sting of the Scorpio, of course, is the abruptness of the words. Once you see things in yourself, uh, you can teach yourself to take control of those. And I've had to do that over the years. But when I was younger, I used to just blurt it out and not think twice. And sometimes I'd hurt somebody and I didn't mean it. I didn't realise I had done it actually until it was brought to my attention. But sometimes it wasn't brought to my attention. And so it was let go, but that person went on hurting. And I didn't realise I had done it. Um, and it was only when I was much older that I looked back on some things. The spirit reminded me of a few things that I realised, oh wow, that's not a good trait. I need to change that. I need to be aware of it. So when we're aware of a side of us that maybe we need to cut back or change to work on, that's a good thing. It's better for us because then we do become a better person and that shadow side cannot be as strong. It's not as strong. So everybody, including you, including me, has faults and no one is perfect. If somebody upsets you, remember the things that make them a fantastic person. Think about the good side of them. There is an ocean of love and positive in everyone. And that is so true. That is so very true. I watched a documentary years ago about how um, I think it was in America, I'm not sure. It was a prison where they had some hardened criminals. And what they did was they decided to give them pets to look after. And it was very interesting to watch because these were guys, a male prison. These were really, oh, gee, they scared me just looking at some of them. They were a bit scary, some of these guys. But I bet you a lot of them had hearts of gold because they very often do. And they did this, they gave them pets to look after. And they did this documentary about how that changed those people, how it changed them. They became kind and loving. And well, what happened was the animal brought out the kind and lovingness in them. That's in there. That's what it did. Down deep down, there's always that good. It's in everybody, everyone. It is. It's there. Nobody can. It is. No matter what you say, there's goodness in everyone deep, deep down. There may be the odd person that we've seen in this history of our planet, but we don't want to go there. We're not going to talk about those people. We're going to talk about the people who show that they have got goodness in them. And these guys in this prison, gee, they turn into wonderful, wonderful, kind, loving, caring human beings. And, an animal, a beautiful little dog or cat, how do they make us feel? They can't talk, but they show their love by cuddling up to us and allowing us to pat them, allowing us to stroke them, just sitting there, allowing us to show our love and our kindness, and they accept it, don't they? They accept it. And we need to do that with people. We need to show our love and kindness to others and allow them to accept it. Even if they can't accept it to start with, keep it up. Just keep it up. Do you have an outfit you are saving for a special occasion? It's funny, I'm going to a show in a couple of days. It's just funny what to wear. Don't wait any longer. Dress up and let yourself feel as good as you look. There is nothing more special to celebrate than you. This is all about being proud of yourself, having pride in yourself. It doesn't have to be an expensive outfit. It's just wanting to feel good and wanting to look good. So do it. Go and dress yourself up. Make yourself feel great. Go down the road and put some makeup on or whatever you feel you need to do. And this is just acknowledging that you deserve the best and you look great and you are great. And this is having confidence. To have that confidence to know that, it's okay to look great. It's good. Do you recognize areas that you need to improve? Written affirmations are a simple yet effective way to help your subconscious reprogram your mind and help you to activate self-improvement. This is one of my biggest belief systems, and I've been teaching this for many, many years, the power of the mind. And I do affirmations every day, and I'm a big believer in the power of affirmation. The one I say every morning when I wake, and the one I say before I go to bed is I am loved, I am worthy, I am safe, I am free, I am powerfully protected, I am the master of my body, I am the ruler of my mind. I say that every morning and every night. I am grateful for who I am. I am grateful for what I have. I am grateful for my life, especially if you, like me, I live in Australia. I live on the Sunshine Coast. I live in a beautiful area that is very calm, beautiful trees, birds. Half an hour ago, before I started this, I was sitting outside with my husband having a coffee and we were watching all the little birds dancing in the trees. How blessed is that? Because there are people on this planet who are in a war-torn country. There are children that are losing their parents. Um, I won't go into the political side of life. I don't want to do that. But we must be grateful and we must put out those affirmations of gratitude because when we do, we're feeding our soul with a belief system, a positive belief system. And we need to do that regularly. I do it every day. I want to stay positive. I want to be positive for those around me. I want to shine my light. When I get up in the morning and come out, I don't want to be miserable. I want to be happy. I want to be happy because my husband's waiting for me to come out because he's made a cup of tea. And I want to come out and say, hello, darling. Good morning, sweetheart, or whatever. And I want to be able to have that environment in my home, in my life. I want positive in my life. When people come to my home, they're going to pick up on our energy, and our energy is beautiful. We play soft, beautiful music. Play music. Make your environment happy. Use affirmations to change your vibration, to make you a positive, shining light. It works. It's powerful and it works. It is powerful, believe you me. Reprogram your mind. We're brought up, many of us are brought up in various environments. I was brought up in a very peaceful home. My parents never argued. They were good parents. I was, again, obviously very blessed. But that is not always the case. For some people, they're brought up in a shocking environment, terrible. And so these poor little children are born into, aggressive situations sometimes, druggy homes, all sorts of things. Let's face it, there's no point in hiding from this. It's fact. And so these poor little darlings, how do they cope? What happens to them? Unfortunately, some of them go down the same path as their parents. Others, with the help of whatever, whoever, they sometimes they're taken in and they're brought up in a foster home or somewhere where they get a lot of love and understanding and compassion, and they can turn their life around with the help of good people. But it doesn't happen to everybody. It doesn't happen to everybody, and so we can get programmed believing that that's the way life should be. we get programmed by the belief systems of the people in our life, our parents, our uncles, aunties, whatever. We could get programmed by the church we belong to or the school that we go to. We're forever being programmed and fed belief systems. A lot of those belief systems are great. They're really great. A lot of them are lousy. A lot of them are shocking. And the worst one is the fear. The worst one is the the teachings of some religions that bring in fear, and that can create a lifetime of uncertainty, doubt in those people that believe, oh, well, if I do this, that's a sin, and I'm going to get burned at the stake, or you know what I mean. You know what I'm saying? And so we get all these belief systems and this programming. And as we get older, we experience life, and many of us, fortunately, learn that, well, that actually isn't the case. I think I've talked to some of you about this before, about the programming of racism. You know, when our parents are racist, our family or whatever, people around us, they knock these people, they knock those people. They say this religion is this and that religion is that. They have these belief systems that were put into their head, and they repeat all of that programming to us, and we grow up, and then we might meet somebody who is a different religion or a different culture, and we make a great buddy of them, a great friend. A lot of this happens in universities and schools throughout the world, where people from all walks of life may go to university together. Here in Australia, we have a big multicultural society, and a lot of us have learned the beauty and the wonder of people from all walks of life. Their food, their cultures are fascinating and very interesting and very caring. I grew up in my early teens until I was in my late 20s. I lived in Melbourne, and a lot of Italians and Greeks, the most family orientated cultures of people, they're just loving, and they all work together, and they help each other. And I witnessed that. I witnessed all of that as I was growing up. So I saw a lot of positive things in those people. And a lot of that dwells in a lot of different kinds of nationalities, where the love and the support and the teachings of their children are very, very positive. They teach their children to, want to go to uni, be positive, make a career, and to achieve things in life and to try things, learn music, lots of wonderful things. And you come across these people and you think, wow, and some of us, not all of us, some of us say, wow, I thought that they were like this because I heard mum or dad say that, or I heard Auntie Joe say this, or Uncle Joe or Auntie Mary say that. And I thought, that's not true. And so we start to deprogram ourselves, and we start to teach ourselves a different way of thinking. And that's a real positive. That's a real positive, because the more loving and the more accepting that we are of others, the better we become as a human being, as a person. That is fact. So those affirmations, they're very, very powerful. And you can create your own affirmation. You just start with I am, I will, I can. And you say whatever it is you need to say. I can teach myself to do that. I will believe in that. I am. And soon, and you say it on a regular basis, say it on a really regular basis, and all of a sudden the belief system is there. The belief system is there, and you take it on, and you believe it, and you become it. You create it in your life. Oh, unconditional love. This is from Spirit about this reading that we've done, and it's number 6, and it's unconditional love. We'll read number 6 in a moment from my book. And so we're talking about all sorts of things to do with love today, aren't we? Nurture your relationship with unconditional love, starting with the most important one of all, the one with yourself. Open your heart, everyone. Radiate love and embrace it in return. Let the essence of love, kindness, and compassion, let the essence of love, kindness, and compassion be the guiding force in every decision and action you take. I'll read that again because I think I got mixed up there. Nurture your relationship with unconditional love, starting with the most important of all, the one with yourself. Open your heart, radiate love, and embrace it in return. Let the essence of love, kindness, and compassion be the guiding force in every decision and action you take. If we went back and listened to this video, that has just confirmed everything that Spirit gave us today, that came through from the universe today. Number 6 really is a beautiful number, unconditional love. The number 6 relates to earthly materials such as possessions, planetary issues, and concrete tangibilities. Be careful to balance. Here we go. Be careful to balance thought or worries about the material with a focus and faith in the spiritual. Wow. So this here, the ego, is all about materialistic things. This message here, temperance, is all about bringing back the right balance in life. So we mustn't be focused on all the materialistic things in life because they're not going to make us happy, really. We need to focus on the positive, loving side of life. That's what we need to do. So be careful to balance thought or worries, going up here, about the material with a focus and faith in the spiritual. So never lose faith that the spirit realm is there guiding you, loving you, helping you. They never ever leave you. They're always there. You're never alone. Never, no matter who you are. It doesn't matter if you're a man on the street who has no home. You know, you see a guy sometimes on the street and he's curled up in a ball because he's tired or he's got drugs in him or whatever. Might be an alcoholic, whatever. And right next to him, there's an angel standing there. Nobody can see him, but the angel's there, just waiting, waiting for the opportunity to help him to get up and maybe change his life for the better. They never give up on us, no matter where we are, no matter what's happened, no matter the wrong decisions we've made that have wrecked our life sometimes. They never judge us. They show us unconditional love, kindness, and compassion, and understanding and accepting. They accept us and love us. And so trust and have faith that you have a team of guides around you right now, walking with you, guiding you. Have faith. Ask them to help. Just ask and be patient. The very first card that came out, be patient. There's a time for us now. I'm getting this message and I'm also being told to be patient because there's something that I'm waiting for and I need to just be patient. So I hope we've resonated with you today. This was a message, a channel through from Spirit. I never know what it's going to be about. The cards they give us open the conversation. So I hope it has helped you. We really do these videos. The whole idea is to give you some guidance and maybe open your mind to the way that your life is and how you handle it. That's really what it's all about. Would you like to share this video? It's a video for everybody. If you share it on your social media platform, you're going to be helping a lot of people to get the guidance that they may need from Spirit. If you give us a like, that really helps a channel apparently, and I'll get back to you when you leave a comment. I'll get back to you, and hopefully my mic is working okay today. We've had a few issues with my mic, and it's not a cheap one, so I'm hoping and praying that it's been fixed so that you can hear me clearly. Please subscribe, and you'll receive notifications on all the other videos that we put out there. In the meantime, thank you for joining us today. Love and light to all of you, and please take care. Bye-bye.